Guys, GHOUL has finally released to the public, but for a short while, this is a public playtest. But obviously, I've got to make a guide on it, just so I can teach you guys what to do, you know? So, if you enjoy this video and it does help, please like and subscribe, it means so much, and join the Discord. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the guide. Now to clarify, this guide's going to be like more basic, just because the game has just opened. I hadn't had time to see everything in a new update and also like progress yet, because obviously I have to start a new build. So this will be more of a basic guide, but it will teach you the basics of how to get started playing the game. If you guys want me to make an advanced guide, then tell me in the comments. I'll get on it, I'll do my research, and so the first thing you do, if you spawn in, there's a really small chance that you're a ghoul. This only happens on new slots, so there's no way to become a ghoul if you don't spawn in with it. And the way to tell is, if you're a ghoul and you spawn in for the first time, then your screen will flash with a bunch of text, or if you didn't see it in time and you want to make sure, then if you pressed M and then go to skill tree, you'll see your race, which says human. Now if you're human, there's not much you can do about it. If you want to be a ghoul, then you have to wait for the permadeath event that happens every hour. Now what this is, let's see, it's in the name, permadeath. Every hour for 10 minutes permadeath is active, and now a lot of people like to do is wait for that, die a bunch of times, and keep going until they get a ghoul. That's the main thing. But if you want to be a CCG, then stay as human, and I'll teach you how to do that now. So if you press P, then it will show you the names of the locations that you need to go. So for example, and take you there is where you go if you're a ghoul. That's where you go and get your missions from, inside the coffee shop if you go up the stairs. I'll show it in a sec. But since we're here, if you want to go near, if you go near the hospital and find this place is actually where the CCG is, and because I'm human, I'm allowed to go inside. So this is the CCG base. If you're human, what you'd want to do is come to this woman at the front, speak with her, go through all her dialogue options at the top until you say you're ready to join. There you go, I've joined CCG. Now what you want to do is run up here, right, and come to the second floor. Second floor, this is where you get your Quinque, but you have to be a certain level before you can actually get it. Over here is where you get clothes, so you might have seen you have been shivering and shuddering if you're in the cold, so do buy some clothes or else that would be really annoying. Over here is where you buy the starter basic weapons, which cost 100, so do a few missions before being able to buy the first one of these. And this is where you craft stuff. So you get blueprints in the game, it'll allow you to craft certain things. Over here, if you keep walking, is the mission board, but also over here you'll have bounties. Now you can take these and try and kill a real player, and quickly, before I go do my mission, I'll show you where the ghoul place is and how and what to do there. So like I said, press P and run towards where it says and take you, because this is where the ghoul place is. So if you're a ghoul, you'd want to come here, and this is where you go to get your missions and speak to your guys to see how close you are. So you come in here, this person will tell you how close you are to ranking up. You don't need to join anything. Oh, come on, bro. Over here and up this way. Well, I can't go up there, but up there and through the left is where the missions and bounties are for you guys who are ghouls. So I'm gonna leave this real quick because there's a bar fight going on. If you guys are confused how to get your fists out to start fighting, all you gotta do is press E and you'll see your fist will come out, you can parry and do all the stuff. If you're a ghoul, but for a while, you won't unlock your Kagune for a while, and you will know you will unlock your Kagune is if your screen flutters with text once you go below 50 HP. So what you want to do is just make sure you get a bunch of kills, you do your missions, you start leveling up, and just wait until you see the text. If you're unsure if you saw the text or not, then what you're actually supposed to do is make sure you have your fists away by pressing E, right? The fist must be facing down towards the floor, unequipped, so you're not fighting. So then use your Kagune, you'd want to press Control and E instead. So I highly recommend doing that every now and then, just in case you miss it or you didn't see it if you already did it. So don't worry, you can just choose to have your fists out instead if you want to use your Kagune or not, so it's all up to you. Oh wow, I actually got him. Also, if you're a ghoul, instead of, you really want to eat people for XP, so you press Control and B to eat people, or if you want to, you just press B to grip. But as a ghoul, you want to press Control and B so you eat people, because eating is how you level up, so I highly recommend it. As your CCG, it's your main objective to level up to Investigation rank 1, which will allow you to get your special Quinque weapon. For ghouls, you get your Kagune pretty early on, but for CCGs it can take slightly longer. So this is where you get your special Quinques for your special moves, because here these are just basic weapons, these are just for M1s, they do not have any moves, but here is where you get your moves. And what you'll do is once you're rank 1, you'll get a case, you'll have to down a ghoul, which can be either a player or an NPC, and you have to steal their Kagune to get your Quinque. So that's how CCGs work basically. For ghouls, you want to keep eating people, leveling up, making sure you eat fragments you come across. For example, this is an Ukaku fragment, there's like Bikaku, there's a couple fragments, and you want to make sure you keep eating them, and you also want to make sure you're eating Kagune sacks, which I don't have on me right now because I haven't been lucky enough to find one. That is the majority of what you'll be doing, is making sure you eat people, running events that happen every now and then in the server. So that's kind of like, for ghouls ghouls, you will also want to, once you reach a certain rank, I believe it's rank 2, then you'll be able to equip it, then you'll be able to buy a mask to equip and to hide your identity, so you don't get your identity stolen. Because what happens is, if you speak to this woman, if you're a CCG person and you speak to this woman, she'll get you to do a stalker task on someone. What that does, once you've effectively stalked someone for long enough, then their name goes on the bounty list, which allows other players to hunt them, and you will most likely get ganked immediately. So so you want to make sure when you're a ghoul that you buy a mask. And where you can buy a mask from is if you press P, you'll see the art studio. The art studio is where you can buy a mask, and I'll run over there right now. So now that you're at the art studio, all you do is just walk on in, and boom, here you are. You buy a mask, and if you press L, I believe, then it equips it, and it hides your name and shows your rank, so you won't be able to get stalked, I believe. Other than that, that's the majority of stuff I can show. I'd have to like progress through the game like properly, and that could take a few hours, so that's why I'm not all booted and suited. I can't go in my actual slot because it's locked by the CC playtest, so if I could, I would show my stuff. I mean, the thumbnail is me in my CC slot, but oh well, I can't play in it apparently, so we're just chilling, we're chilling. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and it helped, like and subscribe. In the comments, say anything I said wrong, or if you have any questions, I'll try and answer them. Yeah, join the Discord, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.